This morning, we are catching up with an NFL legend. Jerry Rice, widely hailed as the greatest wide receiver of all time. Three-time Super Bowl champ, set 36 NFL records over the course of, get this, a 20-year career.
Well, Jerry hasn't slowed down a bit, and he's here to share something really fun and talk some football with us. Jerry, good morning.
Good morning, guys. What's up, team?
How are you? So here's the deal. You've been keeping pretty busy these days. You're working with Frito-Lay as a paid spokesperson for their Golden Grounds campaign. I was reading it this morning, a little bit about it. It gave me a chuckle, but it's kind of cool. Tell us about it.
Well, after 20 years, I remember the NFL fans, cheering for their favorite team, especially like during the playoffs. Playoffs, that was exciting times, and they were like that 12th man. So I have partnered up with Lay's just to showcase those passionate, those loyal fans and bringing them back to the stadium in Lay's Golden Grounds. So I'm excited about this opportunity. We're having fun with it, and I'm going to give you guys one little scenario, okay? The farmers went into stadiums and fields, and they picked this sacred soil.
Okay.
And what they did, they grew potatoes.
With the soil from the stadiums?
Yeah, the stadiums and the fields. And they grew these potatoes. And they created the boom, like John Madden would say back in the day, the GOAT, the greatest of all time chip. And they put them into these bags, these colorful bags, with the teams, logos, and everything else.
Hey, Jerry, you just mentioned John Madden. Before we go any further, what did John Madden to you mean to the game of football?
Oh, so John Madden was everything to football, what he stood for. And it was just something about how he could break down Monday Night Football. If you weren't a fan or not into the NFL, he put you right on the field. And I remember Super Bowl, I think it was Super Bowl 29. He had one little comment where I had this route over the middle. And he said, Jerry Rice is going to go over the middle, and he's just going to run straight down the field. Montana is going to hit him in the end zone for a touchdown. And it just happened just like that. So he just he did everything on the football field. Great coach. He's going to be really missed. And he's the living legend.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, listen, we can't believe it's almost time for the Super Bowl again. You've earned 3 Super Bowl rings during your time with the 49ers. 2 of your former teams, both the 49ers and the Las Vegas Raiders, are in the playoffs. Any predictions on who you think might be in it this year?
I'm hoping my San Francisco 49ers.
That's what Craig said, yeah.
Chanel, hey, look, I bleed San Francisco 49ers. And we have those Dallas Cowboys coming up where we did not like each other at all. Anytime you had San Francisco and the Cowboys playing each other, it was almost like, basketball, Boston, Celtics, Lakers. It was just going to be that type of basketball game or that type of football game. You knew that it was going to be a physical one. And we have a big challenge coming up this weekend. But if I had to say in the NFC, you got to go with Aaron Rodgers. What he's doing, but you can't count out Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Tom Brady finds a way to win no matter what. So, that could be the NFC. The AFC, I think it's going to be the Titans or it's going to be Kansas City.
All right, we'll see.
Jerry, you brought up Tom Brady. We saw in this last Sunday game, Brady throwing to Gronk to make sure he could make these $500,000 bonuses. When you hear about stuff like that, do you think, man, I wish I was playing today?
Al, you know what? I have been asked that so many times, but I think I played in the era that I wanted to play in. Football is totally different now, and there are so many rules and regulations. Back when I played, it was all about, you had to go out there on that field. You had to own it. You had to be like, the gladiator. You had to be one of those guys that was going to establish yourself on the football field and know that it was going to be a physical football game and that you were going to, get hit. That's really what the fans wanted to see. So now it's totally different now.
Well, you did it. You triumphed.
Yep.
And now with this new season, you're busier than ever. You have been such a delight to talk with this morning. You'll have to come back. Jerry Rice, thank you so much for talking with us today.
Thanks, Jerry.
Okay. You guys can go to Lay's on Twitter, or you can go at Lays.com.
And we'll get our chips.
Golden Ground.
He's got 3 Super Bowl
I know.
rings.
Can I get some Eagles chips?
I see what you just did, Jerry.
Bring it full
Thank
circle.
You. Thank you
I'll get
very
some Philadelphia
much.
Eagles chips.
We'll expect a bag of chips and all that. Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.